In this itty bitty case here, we've got a Tanfoglio, made in Italy, imported by EAA Corps, which is European American Armory Corporation. Case is lockable, fairly strong. I appreciate that it's nice and small. Not a whole lot of room in a case this size. We've got our manual, we've got our lock, and here is the Tanfoglio. Let's take a look. Tanfoglios are affordable polymer framed copies of the CZ design, and that meaning that the slide rides inside the frame. You can see that it's clear. Drop the magazine. This is definitely a full-size gun. It's got a decocker. Can fire double action or single action. Double action, a little gritty. Single action, not too bad. It's actually rather comfortable in the hand. Definitely a full-size gun. Magazine made in Italy, as should be expected. 17 rounds, so about like your Glock 17. Now we'll take a look at the insides. Now disassembly of this thing is a little different from what we're used to. It's taken me some practice just to get the dang thing apart. It says to first put the hammer back, of course after making sure the gun is clear. And you see these marks here? Those you have to line up, and then once those are lined up, push on this side of the takedown lever. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's sharp relatively. Not the most pleasant thing to push on. I'm going to use a quarter. Now we can remove the takedown lever and pull the slide off of the frame. From here, it's just like pretty much any standard handgun. Remove the guide rod and spring, and the barrel can unlock and come down. It is a rather lengthy feed ramp there. Taking a look inside the slide. Nothing particularly magical. Looks fairly simple. Extractor definitely has plenty of room. This still has the factory grease on it. I've just taken it out of the box. Now one thing that surprised me though, people love to talk about the CZ design and the accuracy that it entails because the slide sits inside the frame. Well, one thing I noticed on this model, and of course it's not an actual CZ, is you still just have 4 frame points of contact. There's these 4 steel pieces. The rest of it is just flush plastic that's there. In fact, I can flex it with my fingers, which makes me wonder if there's really going to be any of that legendary increase in accuracy in this particular copy of the CZ design. So putting it all back together, barrel drops in the slide, spring back into there, and there is an interesting detent on the end of the spring that, well, not quite detent, but point, and it rests in a little cutout on the bottom of the barrel there. We put the slide back in the frame, and now for lining up, you got to make sure not only that these dots on the end get lined up, but also that you get to the right key spot on the key of the barrel itself. So I look through for that to line up, get it started, then line up the dots and push the side stop through. That's intact. We make sure that it functions. Everything's good. We'll take it out and shoot it and let you know what we think. I'm curious to hear your stories on experiences with these Tanfoglios. Thanks for watching.